ran at the 5. I think it helps him offensively. Bradley Beal looks 100% healthy.
Diego, they go one of them weird cars. Oh yeah, Mercury. It is a weird car, man. Weird. Man, oh man, good thing we stopped at that daggone that rest area for those 10 minutes, man. That put us behind the accident. That was a bad accident, man. Oh yeah, it was. It was a horrendous scene, bro. It's something you don't want any part of. Bad. Very bad. See that pickup truck all crumbled up like that? Oh yeah, it was practically almost balled up halfway, man. Total. These machines get total. One thing about these machines, Major, they don't have any feelings. They don't care who you are at all. No feelings. Kind of like Weezy F, baby, Lil Wayne. No ceilings. Yeah, no ceilings, Major. Sometimes you gotta raise the roof. Matter of fact, sometimes you got to remove the roof. No ceilings. They say, what's up? I say the sky is the limit. They say, what's up? I say ain't no limit. Ain't no limit. What if they say what it do? Well, I respond with, I do it all. Yeah, I do it all. They ask me what it do, I say I do it all. But basically, I practically do, do my business. Yeah, I mind it. Mind it real good. Gotta get out of the way and stay out of the way. Man, that was a bad accident. Major, if we would have left like maybe 35 minutes sooner, we would have been ahead of that accident. Yep, would have been ahead of it. Ahead of it for sure. But if we would have left like 10 minutes earlier, we would have been in it, big dog. Would have been in it. Oh yeah, Diego. It's all about timing. You gotta know when to push that panic button. I mean, your hand can hover over it, but you just can't push it without making a rationalized decision. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man. Patience. When it comes to the panic button and discipline. You won't be able to do any of the above if you're not able to focus on focusing perfectly. That's what I wrote in the message, big dog. Yeah, I know. You're gonna have to let me read that message out of long-winded part 2, man. I need to read that message. A few truck stops. Yeah, Diego, well, we gotta keep moving right now, bro. Even though I'm getting kind of hungry. Oh man, you ain't said nothing, man. It's extremely windy out here, man. Adversity, man, is always in the cake. Man, I can't wait for season 2. Cut down on some of this adversity, because you'll be out there in the middle of nowhere. Well, we'll be out there in the middle of nowhere. When you get out there in the middle of nowhere, Major, there is no adversity. Yep. But when you're in the middle of somewhere, it's always some adversity. Slow drivers, accidents. Let's see, what else is there? A whole bunch of way stations. You name it. Travelers. More trucks. Cities. All of that stuff produce adversity. Yeah, Diego, you're right about that, man. Oh, there go Flying J. Oh yeah, that's a popular one. My nephew was telling me about. He know a few of the ladies that work in the Denny's. I don't know if they still work there or not. He was telling me a few short stories. See, my nephew Major, he's a popular guy. He's pretty popular. I like him. Out of all my nephews, he's my favorite one. Favorite one. Oh yeah, that's the nephew said when he was what, like 14 or 15, he got away with hitting that mailbox, hit and run. Yeah, Major, the statute of limitations is over with that, but yeah, it's been about 19, 20 years. Wait a minute, might have been longer than that. Let's see here, 044, oh, it's been about 30 years, 30 or 29 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure for hitting a mailbox, the statute of limitations is up. Got away with it. Yep, him and his partners got away with it like I was telling you before. Didn't even get caught. And like I was telling you, they just busted up his partner's mom's car. Windshield was tore up. Got away with it. What's up with these slow drivers? I don't know, dog. I don't know. They be out here. They be out here lollygagging. Yeah, they do. They really do. Mixed speeds. They so confusing. See, I understand they want to drive slow, but then when you get behind them, they kind of speed up. And then you're kind of hesitant to jump in the left lane and pass. You just don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, Diego, it's a total mess, man. It's a total mess. Total mess. We got one getting off, though, which is good. Good sign. Very good sign. Oh, yeah, they're all over the white line. They are, too. JPS. What is JPS doing? Don't they know they on camera out here driving like that? They boss gonna get him. They boss gonna get him. For real. Driving like that on camera. Man. Where they do that at? I don't know, Diego, but that is some terrible driving. They ain't that distracted doing something they ain't got no business doing. Oh yeah, like that driver we seen in the big truck this morning, holding the phone, talking on it. Look at these weirdos out here, just straight weirdos. Yeah, Diego, got that little red car. Oh, look at JB, look at JBS. Who in that red car driving like that? PT cruising. Couldn't really see that person. It was going so slow, couldn't even see who was in there. Driving 48 in a 60-mile-per-hour zone. In the way. Be like that, Diego. You gotta pick a side. Pick the right side, dog. Pick the right side. I guess this is a good right side, Diego, I guess. Yeah, don't even sweat the technique. Just keep your performance at an all-time high level and stay elite. It's all about the best you can do off of each and every play. Live with the mistakes and keep it pushing, Major. I got you, dog. I got you. Say, Mage, you mind if I ask you where we headed? Where we headed, Major? I don't know where we headed, bro. You ain't really said where we headed today. We are headed. We headed to Texas. Oh, Texas, man. You said you didn't want to go to Texas, but I do. I do. I want to see some of them Texas roads. Yeah. Things that go up in the air, up high, down low, to the left, to the right. Man, we ain't been to Texas. We ain't been to Texas all month, man. It's last month when we was in Texas. Yeah, it's been a minute. But hopefully we can get to Texas tomorrow. Well, today. And tomorrow we'll be out of Texas before nighttime. Nah, bruh, you know how it is once you go down to Texas. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Man, we probably be in Texas till like Friday, dog. Friday. Especially if they send you down to, don't say it. Do not say it. Laredo, Texas. You know what, dog? Lunch on you today for saying that word. You wasn't supposed to say the L word. Man, ain't nothing wrong with Laredo. It's just way down there. It's touching Mexico. But look at the bright side, man. You'll be able to wear some shorts. You got a point there, Diego. You got a point. It'll be time to turn up the AC. Oh, yeah, you're going to need it in Laredo. You're going to need that air conditioning. You know, Major, down there in Texas prisons, man. There's certain parts of the prison there's no air conditioning, man. Can you believe that? Yeah, Diego, it's cruel and unusual punishment. Considering that you do have some people over the age of 65 inside of those prisons. And they're liable to stroke out due to the heat temperatures of well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the summertime. Oh yeah, man. It's bad, man. It's bad. Imagine how thick the air is, man. They at least could give them air condition if they, you know, if they follow the rules for a certain amount of days throughout the year. You know, let's say for like each week that they go without any poor activity, you get 1 day of AC starting on the first day of summer. Now from late May and early June, no AC, no AC. No AC, no AC. Now, you got 52 weeks in a year, so they can get somewhere around in the low 20s for for those weeks to get one day. Now, you usually got the summertime from about June 20th, the 19th, the 22nd, all the way to August. So that's about 60 days. They won't be able to get that. But they should be allowed to get, about 22 days. So they should do it to where they just, pump up their AC for the days that they gain. They probably won't gain 20 days because they don't know how to act yet. They don't know. You can say that because we talking about 100%. If 100% don't know how to act right, then you can say they don't know how to act right. Because they all a unit like a football team. Inmates and convicts and prisoners. But anyways, they may get, let's say, about 12 days. 12 days of AC. So they might want to do like 1 day per week. So where they get some AC, man. For good behavior. Good behavior. And then after the summertime, they could go back to try to collect days for each week with no false, no mild or bad activity. And see how many days they can accumulate. Let me get my words right. This is funny stuff, nature. Oh yeah, bro, we talking that funny talk. See how many days they could accumulate some AC so they don't have all of that sweat on their forehead. You see, make sure they got sweat on their forehead and their back. And it's not necessarily the state's fault. It's mainly their fault. But the state punishes them by not allowing AC throughout the entire prison. Man, that's got to be hard. Can you imagine the smell inside a Texas prison, dog? And all that heat in the summertime? Man, smelling breath, feet, ass, and armpits. Man, that is just horrible. Horrible. And don't let them be doing some of that, how they call it, homosexual activity in there, man. I heard Dante from what's the After Prison show? Man, he was talking about the smell of that stuff, man. Man, that is interrupting, man. Very interrupting. Oh yeah, Diego. That's gotta be the worst smell in the world, dog. It's gotta be, man. Man, oh man. You know, when a man and woman get together, there's a certain smell of heterosexual activity. You got that certain smell, especially when they're practicing safe sex. You probably got about two to three different smells. Be smelling like a used condom or whatnot, a used condom. But when you talk about inside a prison, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man. Ooh, wait. Man, oh man. That's scary stuff, Major. If you want to know about a nightmare, take yourself inside a prison, man. Take yourself inside. You will see a true nightmare. Nah, Diego. Count me out, man. Count me out. Don't count me up. Count me out. Oh, yeah, they counting there. They counting there probably about 2, maybe 3 times a day. You have to be accounted for. You become a number, Major, a number. Just a piece of livestock. Yeah, they say crime pays. Straight to the system, man. Straight to the system. What do they call it? The new era slavery, man. New era slavery. Diego, to the viewers. Keep binge watching season 1. Headed to the truck stop. Go to the truck stop, Major. Oh, you got something on the shoulder as usual. So much stuff on the shoulder. Let's see here. Nobody was home. Oh yeah, Diego. Hopefully we can find the truck stop. Look like we got some action up here on the left. Oh yeah, more shoulder action. They way over there. They practically in the woods. Basically doing nothing. Look at that. What is that, a bulldozer? Somebody in there doing nothing, just sitting down, not even moving. Man, some people have some easy jobs. Oh yeah, Diego, good outside job. It always changes. Yeah, I know. Changes for the better. Bus had a black hood on it, man. Did you see that? Oh yeah, toot to the school bus drivers. We salute all people that drive buses. Shout out to the professional bus drivers. Oh yeah, you know it, dog. You know it. Got some important jobs to do. West, this is the Will Rogers Turnpike. Are we still in Missouri? You know, Diego, there's a chance that we may not be in Missouri anymore. I don't know where we're located. Check the mile marker. You think we in Oklahoma? I don't know where we are. Check the GPS. I think we may be in Oklahoma. Oh, that's what's up, man. The OK State. It's been a while. Got down here to Oklahoma. Man, I remember that time we was coming up and headed to the truck stop, #17. Rode all through Oklahoma. Out there in the middle of nowhere. I didn't really know what was going on until I seen those park rangers out there. It'd be a serious situation inside the forest and woods, Major. There's stuff out there, there's creatures in there. You kinda don't wanna go in there unless you prayed up. Totally. Oh yeah, Diego. There's some wicked stuff in the woods, big dog. Well as everywhere, but we know the woods has a lot of wicked stuff in it. Oh yeah, that's where all the darkness be, though. A lot of darkness in the woods. There's stuff out there that hadn't been identified yet, Major. There's all kinds of stuff in there, and that's about all I need to know. really don't need to go up in there to truly identify anything, to know that there's stuff in there, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Stay out of the woods. Like, what's his name? Aaron Rodgers. Talking about being in the darkness. You just have to embrace it. Oh yeah, that old foolish talk, man. That guy is a weirdo, man. Man, you know for a fact, Major, one of the things you want to do in life is stay out of the darkness. Even when you're in your room, you could sleep with a nightlight. But for the most part, you want to stay completely out of the darkness. But supposedly, he be on them drugs. I don't know for sure because I ain't seen him take any. But I believe he did admit to being on some and tried to make it appear like he be going inside a cave. I'm thinking to myself, out of all the places a person can spend time, I don't think a cave is a good place to spend your time. But that is his time and he's welcome to do whatever he wants to do with his time. I just don't agree with being in the darkness and making peace with it. Major, you want to stay in the light. You want to stay in the light and be surrounded by the light and have the light follow you. There's no good stuff in the darkness, Major, in the darkness. No good stuff, man. None, man, just none. You want to be able to see something. Put some light to the situation. Even if you're getting romantic with your spouse, leave a little light there. Yeah, leave a little candle lit. Oh yeah, Diego. Some people say some wild stuff, man. It's getting dark. It's getting dark for those New York Jets. It's getting real dark. Real dark. They're struggling. They're struggling to win. Even though they had some close losses, they had some field goals go bad. They had all kinds of things go bad, and that type of stuff happens in the NFL every season. That's why it's so important to play your heart out every play. Right now they sitting at 2-6, Diego. 2-6. 2-6. Oh my gosh. Dang, 2-6. That's about like the Bengals, man. They 3-5. 3-5. That was crazy. Old Nick Wright still talking about they're a very good team. I don't know any very good teams to have a record of 3-5. Man, how good are you if you're 3-5? I mean, if they was bad, what would their record indicate? Man, that's kind of confusing. Very confusing, Major. If you really absorb what some people are pushing out there, they are not a good or very good ball club with a record of 3-5. They are not. They're not, regardless of what someone thinks. They're not good at 3-5. You don't go tell your partners and your friends and your family, like, guess what? We're a good team, man. Our record is 3-5. We're good. Like what? Yeah, right. That ain't good. That's not even average. Yeah, Diego, you're right about that, man. Yeah, I've been hearing that stuff funny stuff. Chris, Kevin, and Nick, and Coach and Greg, they all funny. I like to watch that show, Major. I like to watch it. It's funny stuff, man. Very funny stuff. First things first. But I knew they was gonna talk bad about them Jets after they lost to the Patriots. You know, I picked the Patriots to beat them the first time, and I was wrong, but they redeemed themselves. Who knows? The daggone Patriots may win more games than the Jets. I think they got like the same record, Major. I think each ball club has won 2 games. 2 games. Man, games are hard to win in the NFL. But my team, the Kansas City Chiefs, and they undefeated, big dog. My partner, Patrick, my homeboy, been going up in people's places and spanking them and leaving and telling these teams after the game is over, like I told you you weren't going to win. Look at the final score. I'm out of here. Deuces. Headed to T-Mobile. Oh, yeah, Diego, your team is doing good. I think my team ain't won for 2 games. Man, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Your team probably, they say y'all need a new quarterback, and y'all do. Cause he just isn't able to get it together with his accuracy. You see, Major, you can't teach accuracy. And you can't just make a person have no fear out there when they dropping back off that back foot to go into the throwing motion. It's the same mechanics for each throw. You can't throw it on the run as a quarterback, but you gotta be accurate. You have to be accurate. And the inaccuracy is just bad in the turnovers, man. But your team, y'all won the Super Bowl 2012 and 08, so y'all good. Y'all good, because y'all beat them Patriots. Y'all good for right now. Y'all good. It'll be a while for y'all, though. It'll be a while. I say about at least 3 to 5 years, big dog. Just be patient. Oh yeah, it takes time. It takes time. Yeah, but my team, you know, them Chiefs, man. I got to go see them play this year. Got to go see them play. Yeah, I need to get some tickets. They undefeated, Major. Undefeated, done won every game. Won them all easily, too. All of them easily. Some say the Ravens could have won, but nah, it wasn't even close. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even close. The game ended. I think they lost by. They lost by 7. Yeah, by 7. Yeah, by 7. Because the Ravens needed that touchdown. They didn't get the touchdown, so that was it. That was it. That was it. That was it. You the lost. Put an L up there, Major. Oh yeah, Diego. Ain't no in-between wins and losses unless it's a tie. Those are rare. They need to get rid of those. Oh yeah, they can't be having no ties in the NFL anymore, man. Making all these rule changes. They definitely need to change that. Ain't no way 2 teams come out there and do all of that sweating and bleeding, body aching for a tie. Man. That really don't make any sense. You gotta find out a way to finish this game. This game needs to be finished with a winner and a loser, Major. Coming out out there just for exercise. It's bad, man. It's bad. If I was a player, if I'm gonna be sore for the next 3 days, man, either we won or lost. Got a lot of shoulder action, bruh. I know, right? So much on the shoulder these days. Too much. Too much stuff. Yeah, I bet you we can't drive 10 miles without something else on the shoulder, man. Even out here in the middle of nowhere. Activity. Yeah, we almost to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, that'll work, man. That'll work, Tulsa. You know, Oklahoma made you kind of look like them states out west. Real Midwest, like Colorado and Nebraska, some of Utah, you know, minus the mountains. It really looked like when you're coming into Colorado 70 West, man, it'd be some houses right next to the interstate. You can see the cows in the yard, Major. Oh yeah, Diego. Big bulls, straight countrified. I think it's a big cabin out here, Major, big cabin. We probably should take a little pit stop. It's so windy out here. I know, right? Be like that. I really do. It's that adversity. Yeah, man. It's no joke as a professional semi-truck driver when it's windy. That just changed the whole game. Makes the steering wheel move, truck move, trailer move. Buffalo Ranch. Oh yeah, let's go to the Buffalo Ranch, man. Buffalo Ranch Travel Plaza. Have you ever been? Nah, I've never been to the Buffalo Ranch. I don't even see it. I'm gonna keep going. Keep going. I don't see it out here. Oh yeah, you gotta be sure before you make that move. You know, Major, you're responsible for each and every decision you make out here when you operating. Oh, you know it. You know it. Think you're not, somebody will tell you that you are. Then straighten you out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look like the wind is picking up. Beautiful day though, beautiful day. I thought it was gonna rain about the way it was looking 30 minutes ago. I thought it was gonna rain. Man. Oh yeah, Diego, you just had the wrong thoughts inside of your head at the time. And that's okay, man. Because you gotta gather your thought process. Oh yeah, hypotheses. An educated guess. They taught us that back in school about lot of hypotheses. When they was teaching that stuff, Major, they really was kind of full of themselves. They was full of themselves because they made it seem like they was educating us, when ideally they could have went without the hypotheses, education. They really could have taught us more about, let's see here. They could have taught us more about money management. Considering that we didn't have that much money, as a younger person. They could have taught us about money management and doubling our money. Yeah. They could have taught us about that, or they could have taught us about the importance of a personal credit history. Yeah, they could have taught us about that. They should have taught us more about credit. Yeah, credit and, personal credit and business credit. They should have taught us more about that. As far as the hypotheses, they should have just said a hypothesis is an educated guess and moved on. But they had the whole word up there on the whiteboard, monitor, / everything. Sometimes you may see it on a chalkboard. But yeah, they would write that big word out there. And the hypothesis is nothing but an educated guess. Mitch, I could have just went through life with just referring an educated guess as an educated guess. Man, oh man. It's wild, Mitch. It's wild. When you go back and think about the lack of education that was being produced. And they really expected us to pay attention. Man, oh man. Yeah, Diego. It was just forced on us, man. Forced on us. After you're able to read and write and count, a lot of that education was a waste of time. I could have been educated more about poverty, more about the legal system, more about state legislation, learning about the mayor and the governor, learning about the importance of voting, as well as taking care of your health. Yeah. Oh yeah, biology. Yeah, they taught us a little bit about that. But they didn't really teach too much about diabetes. They didn't teach too much about that, as well as PTSD and, being able to mentally focus. Preparing yourself to try to get 3 meals a day. A good night of sleep. Sometimes they wanted to teach us about U.S. history. It's cool and all, Major. It's cool. But it's unneeded when you start going real far back. It's unneeded. It's unuseful start pulling back in the 18th century, 1710 and 1715, 1730. It's kind of unneeded, major. Yeah, stuff happened back then, but time is valuable. Time is valuable. Consider nowadays you can Google different things and learn about history. They may have spent too much time on some of that stuff. Talking about stuff that happened on the great battlegrounds. Some of the wars. Some of them, just some of them. But for the most part, a lot of those wars was based on poor decision making and people not able to come to a conflict resolution, so they decided it would be bloodshed. And Major, that's incorrect. That's super incorrect. But that's the way they settled it back in the days. Lives were taken, families destroyed over land, money, oil, freedom, as well as territory and greed, jealousy, all kinds of stuff. Just a soap opera for back in the day. It's really real like that, Major. Really real. Oh yeah, dog. A lot of people died for no reason. Oh yeah, Major, people been dying since the beginning of time. That's why when someone dies, that's just what it is, Major. Everybody has to die. Everybody. Death is death, Major. I think it's all equal. Death equals death. Yep. No person's death is greater than the next or less than the next. It's all equal, Major. You see, Major, all human beings were created equal. At least that's what they say. Mainly, that's something we try to abide by. We try to abide by to make it fair. Fair is fair, Major. Fair is fair. What you think about that, bruh? Oh yeah, Diego. You know what it is, man. I'm not here to debate or disagree with you, man. You know what I'm saying? You're entitled to your opinion. I try to agree with people as much as I can. That way, I can continue to move forward. Because I got stuff to do, Diego. I don't really have a lot of time to be having debates. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, I agree with you, man. I know how to agree as well. Agreeing is cool, man. Agreeing is cool. Yeah, that stuff is cool too, man. It works. It works, Major. You know it, dog. You know it. See, can I get over back in the right lane? plazas, dog. Man, I hope it's on the left since we in the left lane, man. I got the buy one get one free, and it's 10:34. They serving lunch, dog. Man, you're gonna have to stop, man. You're gonna have to stop. I got you, man. I got you. Make sure it's on the left. Hopefully it is. Look like it's on the right though. Got people behind me. They're a little greedy. Yeah, I got you, Diego. It's on the right. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come and go. Come and go. That's what's up. This is gonna be exquisite. Man. Exquisite. They be having like nice restrooms as well. Oh yeah, Diego. They be having a restroom downstairs and one upstairs. Man, I need to go in here and use the restroom and wash my hands and face, back of my neck, my forehead, and clean my ears out a little bit and possibly blow my nose a few times. What the world is this? I think I'm gonna park in a lane, Diego. You never know when a officer's gonna be like, you're not in the lane. Oh yeah, that's why you get in the lane. So they won't be correct when they say some foolish stuff like that. Gotta know how to play the game, Major. Gotta know how to play the game.